Mourning the loss of a Marysville police officer, a young father killed in the line of duty. A procession leading Right Out Hospital just before 1 today. A van carrying the officer's body, law enforcement vehicles and first responder trucks following him through the city he served.
Tonight we have learned his name, Officer Osmar Rodarte. That's a picture of Officer Rodarte that Marysville police shared with us. The city's police chief calls Officer Rodarte a friend and a true hero.
As you all know, this is a sad day in the city of Marysville. We lost an officer today who was near and dear to our hearts. He was a 2-year veteran with our department, also a U.S. Army veteran.
A profoundly tragic day for the entire Marysville community. Good evening. I'm Curtis May.
And I'm Edie Lambert. Tonight we're learning he was killed during an operation aimed at protecting people from a transnational drug ring. The officer was killed while serving a warrant at a home in Olivehurst. Live Copter 3 flew over the area this morning. That neighborhood was blocked off by yellow crime scene tape. We also saw a number of law enforcement vehicles surrounding a home in that court. This quiet neighborhood became the scene of an exchange of gunfire that killed the young officer.
The shooting happening before 8 this morning on Kestrel Court. It's a newer neighborhood in Yuba County. Tonight, flags at the Marysville Police Station are at half staff. People are dropping off flowers. His death is having a big impact on the community. Tomorrow morning, the entire community will get a chance to show its respect as a procession makes its way through Marysville. And we have team coverage on the death of the officer. KCRA 3's Maricela de la Cruz talked to the people in the neighborhood where that shooting happened.
And we start with KCRA 3's Danica Hill, who has the latest on Officer Rodarte. Danica?
Yeah, we are learning more about Officer Rodarte today. We did have a press conference here at the Yuba County Sheriff's Office a little bit earlier today, and that's where they shared that information with us about him being a veteran, serving with the Marysville Police Department for only about 2 years and serving a search warrant at the time of the shooting. Now, earlier today, we were at the hospital where he was being treated. Take a look at some of the video that we got out there. Prior to the procession earlier today, we did see a lot of law enforcement officers going inside and then coming back out and getting into their vehicles and leading that procession. We know it was a very somber moment for many of the people out there. I can even say from my own experience or my own feelings out there, the tone definitely changed once things started to set into reality. And I can only imagine now, knowing his name, how the community out here is reacting to learning that Officer Rodarte is now passed. The mayor was at the press conference here at the Sheriff's Department earlier today. He also spoke about the moments walking into that hospital and learning about this officer's death. Here's what he had to say.
At the hospital, I walked into a room of Marysville police officers with one of our sergeants on a knee saying a prayer for a lost officer.
We will have more information probably tomorrow, but we are taking today to be able to honor him and mourn the loss of a loved one, a brother, a father, and just a close friend of ours.
And you heard it there, a brother, a father, and a close friend. You guys also mentioned the chief called him a true hero, and it just overall is a heartbreaking day for this community as so many people are questioning what happened. And that's the more information that he spoke about there, hoping to release more information in the later days about exactly how this all played out. And I can tell you, while we were there during that procession too earlier today, we saw a lot of people just standing out there on the side of the roadways, and that's what they're asking for tomorrow during tomorrow's procession, to have people come out and show their support and just remember Officer Rodarte as his life was taken here. But for now, in Marysville, Danica Hill, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, we know so many people share their grief. Thank you so much, Danica.
And we continue our team coverage now with KCRA 3's Maricela de la Cruz in the Olivehurst neighborhood where that shooting happened. Maricela.
Yeah, Curtis. Well, a very tragic day that started with a drug-related operation. This operation also taking place throughout 4 different counties. So we know that this was just one of 20 search warrants that this task force was serving today, and the one that ended with the death of a Marysville police officer. Now, what we know is that this shooting happened just before 8 o'clock this morning during a narcotics-related search warrant at a home on Kestrel Court. The police officer was injured and hospitalized, but he died. Another person inside the home died. That person is believed to be the suspect and also who shot the officer. Now, this transnational drug trafficking investigation was also taking place in Yuba, Sutter, Butte, and Tehama counties. The Yuba County District Attorney said that to date, the Net 5 team, which is a narcotic and gang task force, has seized hundreds of pounds of meth, fentanyl, heroin, and over $150,000 in cash. Another person was inside the home at the time of the shooting. They have been identified as a witness at this time. And today we also heard from people out in the area, some construction workers who watched this operation unfold in real time.
You don't really know who's around you is basically what I was thinking. And yeah, just crazy to think that it happened so close by, just working over here, you know? Something I never expected to happen on a Wednesday morning, just coming into work, regular day.
Now, at this time, officers have been in the area. The area remains taped off, and it's been nearly 12 hours since they've been out here. We're still waiting to learn what else was found inside the home on Kestrel Court. For now, we are live in Olivehurst. Marisela de la Cruz, KCRA 3 News.
Thank you.
A lot of condolences are pouring in. The Sacramento Sheriff's Department posted this statement about Officer Rodarte on social media. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family, friends, and colleagues as they navigate this heartbreaking loss. May his bravery, dedication, and sacrifice always be remembered. And Assemblyman James Gallagher posted this message on social media, quote, "This morning we have learned that one of our young, brave Marysville police officers has been killed in the line of duty. Our hearts and our prayers are with this young officer's family and our local law enforcement family." We'll continue to follow this breaking news on air and online. For updates and the entire news conference by Yuba County and Marysville officials, you can download the KCRA app or visit our KCRA website.